Welcome back, basketball fans. Welcome back. So, in this video, we'll be looking at Team Kenya versus Tunisia. So, the women, they have just been playing sensational basketball. But in this video, we'll just talk about like what they did in the court and just just give my 2 cents on it, and also just have a watch along, just looking at everything and how everything unfolded, which was not great because we didn't win the game. This game ended 2014, 14 Kenya, 20 Tunisia. A game that was riddled with fouls, but hopefully we'll be able to understand what really happened in depth. So you can see Tunisia quick on the attack, and they're just swinging the ball around, and they're trying to manufacture shots in there, and which they have. Yeah, you can see how quick they are on their feet. It's just like they have springs. It's a turnover. I don't know what Marilise was trying to do, and she turned over the ball. I think she wanted to rise up for a shot, then she thought it was good. She's gonna make an assist. But anyway, I mean, those turnovers have proven costly, and the fouls started. I mean, and the fouls have just started. Even less than a minute into the game, and we started fouling, which it's no surprise to me because this sometimes we just foul, and things they just foul, and they're just pointless. Tunisia, oh, look at how much space that she had to operate, and we're just loading up on one side. A screen was set, and she just had to she just had to sprint in there, and you can see everyone is on the other side, and that quick recovery from Marilisa stopped that layup, which is actually pretty good. But it was a foul because she somewhat pushed her. So yeah, I mean, we just started off in a bad footing. Fouls of the order. The fouls have been the order of the day. Marianne, she has the ball. Mary Lisa. Now the death lineup is on. I mean, the the person who is advising these shots to be taken, these are no, this is not acceptable. She is not supposed to take that shot, and this is the reason as to why we are losing, because that decision making is just plaguing us, and those are the types of possessions you're not supposed to have, especially when you're playing a team like Tunisia. A team like Tunisia is a team that is top notch and is top class. You just cannot afford to have not the best decision making in down the stretch of the games, and also not finishing, and not even be able to score below the rim. You can see Medina, she tries to score in there, but it just rims out. Those chances are just costly because we keep missing sitter after sitter every single time. And Tunisia, they're not going to hold back, because every position, anything that they get, they just make sure to capitalize, and they're just quick. And you can see that quick layup, and number 10 just scores. And right now we're yet even to score, and you only fouled 2 times. And this slow starts, especially with a team like Tunisia, is quite difficult. Medina, she has the ball in there. She just gets guarded. I mean, all her attempts just rim out at every single time. Number 10 passes number 12. It's a rebound, and you can't even follow up that rebound. Number 13 tries the three, misses. Ashley, she tries the three, and she makes it. I mean, that's the type of production that we have lacked, and those 2 points have been crucial. But still, look at that defense. that defense is just that defense has just been poor. Look at that from this possession. Just freeze frame. Number 12, she fakes it in, and she's fouls hard. It's not a basket, but you can see like we're just being exposed. Without Marianne on the floor, we don't have a secondary help defender. And when you have Mary Lisa and Ashley, it's very difficult, especially when you're like having a good defensive scheme, because you're just going to give up like defense and you're going to compensate with offense. And Medina is left with the bulk of the load to be able to like defend. So such possessions just expose everything, because you can see Mary Lisa is not in the play. Actually, there's minimal things she can't defend at that point, and the only line of defense that is left is Medina. And given the fact that number 12 just gave that beautiful dime to her teammate, you could see it was too late for even Ashley to get in and be able to defend. So despite the foul and that shot not having counted, you can see the defense is still in question and how we're approaching the game defensively. Because scoring wise, the women are very good scoring, not the greatest, but I can just say above average. But on defense, slightly below average, slightly below average and average there. I mean, that hit has been. She's yet to wake up, and Medina just made sure to like give her a very good hip check. She's not being able to like get up. It's taking her some time. It just shows like the physicality that was there. I mean, that was just a hard contact, hard foul. But man, like defense, number 2, not even number 10, not even number 2, like number 10. Look at how she blows by Ashley. I mean, we're just giving up defense when we're just giving up shots when you have like Ashley there. As much as she's like she's scoring for us, even Lisa scoring, that defense is the defense is not there, and there's not much you can do to shield. There's not much you can do to shield that, because it's 3x3. It's not 5 against 5, 3x3, and we're trailing by 2 points. And Tunisia just quick on their feet. Look at that, and they're not missing. That possession was beautiful. She passed it. There was a quick cut. Lost Marianne there. Nice feed inside number 13, and she's not gonna miss that wide open shot. Ashley, she tries a shot of her own, she makes it, and those are the types of shots that we need to be able to like cut the deficit. Number 10 finds number 13 again. If you look at those plays, I mean, they just tell you everything, single thing you need to know. It's just insane, and this is how the lead ballooned, coupled with the number of many fouls that we had. Where Lisa, she tries the shot, but it's no good because the shot clock was going down, and at some point I noticed like the shot clock was turned off. Where we look at, especially like beneath the rim, that's where the shot clock is, but it wasn't working. Not sure what happened in there. Maybe they maybe like it just went out, but anyway, it is what it is. 3 minutes played in the game, and you can see Tunisia just have the upper hand. It's a 2-pointer, and they have scored it, and they just kept piling on. It's 6 point. They have a 6-point lead, and their defense on Medina is just working because number 12 was able to like have that size and use her size and be able to like use her gravity to like guard her. And ever since that shot, man, those 2-point shots are really killing. It can really like take the team down. Kenyans, do we have possession of the basketball? Mary Lisa tries, she recovers it, no good. But Medina is just there to clean that up. She has been cleaning those boards up and has been great. Medina, she has the rebound, tries to find Marianne, and the death lineup is on because at some point we're just giving up a lot of points in the defensive end. And at some point you have to find a way to break even. And if you can't break even, of course you're just gonna drop that game. You're just gonna drop that ball game eventually. And you can see how Tunisia are just threading in our defense. We're just playing zero defense in there. Look, threading 2 players. Medina can't even move her feet. Like Medina can't even move her feet. What is this? You pass in between 2 players and the 3rd player is just watching. Medina can't move her feet. She's just too slow on her feet. And just gets scored on. Look at her. That's so wide open. So wide open in there. At least she is able to like deflect that pass, but that possession like just shows her how wide open we are, and like especially facing like those big teams. Like we can win against Algeria, you can win against any other, even Morocco. We won against Morocco, but if you fail to win against like Tunisia, okay, we won against Egypt, which was great. It was actually a scrap. That was a huge scrap. But not being able to like put up like competing heavy with a team like Tunisia, it's not a good look at all. It's not. And now Ashley has checked in. Hopefully we can be able to like find some defense, because that's one thing, and also find some consistent offense, because man, we're down 5 points. Down 5 points. In number 13 has a chance to go to the line and score. She misses her first free throw. Also missed the second one. But their plays have just been great. Ashley, she goes in for the layup. Marianne, she tries inside, no good. I mean, our finishing inside has not been the greatest. Damn, I just released a huge yawn. It has not been the greatest in there, but hopefully, given the other games, things might change, especially in stop 4, because right now we're covering stop 2 and also be dropping games on covering stop 3. Ashley was almost dropped. She was almost dropped in there with that closeout and that quick step coming from number 10. Almost dropped in there. And Egypt are just having that. They're just going to the floor a lot. They're just going to the floor. Just playing hard. And they're still up by 5 points. And Kenya yet to score. outside Ashley's two, you'll not be able to have like production, a lot of production inside. And at least when the scoring draw, you can see Medina, she makes that 1 pointer. Number 10 goes in, spins, has a spin layup, and it's a shot clock violation. But it's just been great to see. Yeah, it's just been great to see, especially from Tunisia. Tunisia have just been awesome. Kenya, man, I mean, those shots you're not able to score. You can see Marianne is asking for the ball down there, but my God, it's no much composure. You can see the composure like what that Tunisia have, and look at that mismatch. Why is it that Medina is stretching to the perimeter, leaving Ashley all alone, and Medina is supposed to be picking number 12? And that's a huge size mismatch. And she shouldn't be guarding the perimeter because it's just seal and play. And there was not much to do. And you can even see how Medina is casually walking. And it's like they knew that they're going to lose this game, and they didn't even put no effort into it. At least Medina, she scored, but you could just see the body language that they had. It's not like it's a team that it's not like they really wanted to win this game. And coming from like what I'm seeing and what I saw at the time, it was live, and right now just rewatching it, it's our defense just has a lot of question marks, very many question marks. And it can also be brought about by the fact that we don't have good display on defense. We're fouling a lot. Some of the bad habits that have been enabled in our local leagues, like fouling, and the fouls that we don't call them as fouls, but we go to continental basketball that are called fouls, really hamper our productivity. That's a 2 pointer. No good. Medina grabs it, and the ball's just poked away from her. Nice. Miss free throw. The death lineup is on. Medina settled in for the mid ranger, but man, it doesn't work. Number 12 goes for the reverse, and we just just leading up in the foul with 7 fouls. That was a nice reverse move. Nice reverse move by that player. But man, like they're just falling down. Did number 12 just fall down? Medina gets that quick assist, she scores it. The refs didn't call it. I don't know why they have not called from Tunisia, but if anything happens to any play in Algeria, they'll call it. I mean, there's so much to talk about. Like defensively, help defense scoring. If they can only just score inside, if they can only like, just make like some good like plays and be able to like score inside consistently and make those free throws, this lead will have been cut. At least we'll have been able to tie the game. But at some point, you just look at the game, you just ask yourself, like, what are we really doing? Like, do we really okay? As much as we're winning the games, like looking at, do we have like some structure to like how we are going about it? Look at that possession. We just like move the ball. Just make sure to swing the ball. Yeah, pass. That's why we're not able to like understand how the shot clock works. It's a 12-second possession, and you have limited time to like make something happen. And when you get fouled and go to the line, I don't know why we don't understand. Like, I don't know why we don't understand. Like, we need to make those free throws. I don't know if we know that we need to make those free throws. That's a nice basket from Tunisia. You can see Medina is just hounded down there. That's the only way we can score. And one thing I've seen is when we are down by a ton, we get like forced into like having like a predictable offense. Like when the ball just goes out, just take it back in. You can't manufacture on shot like the way they're seeing other teams doing it. They're seeing number 12. She fakes the shot, and you can see number 12. She just fakes the shot, and you're able to like see like what she's trying to do. And the funny thing is, like there's no much creativity. I've not seen a lot of creativity, especially coming from our offense. You're seeing a situation where like we just get hit and we just revert to factory default. We just revert to our default setting. I mean, that ball just bounced like so many times. Uh, can't make the free throws. And we have possession. Right now, Tunisia up 4 points. Miriam tries to find that, and it's a hard foul. That's a hard offensive foul. Man, I don't know. Like we just so much elegance going into our basketball games and even our play. It's just like mostly physical. It's mostly physical, and you just ask yourself, like, where is I don't want to say no skill, but like, where do we like find a way to like be innovative in how we are going about scoring? Oh, it's actually a foul on them. It's not even us. I thought it was like an offensive foul, but anyway. She has missed two back-to-back free throws, and she has missed this free throw. These are the points that you need to score. Man, just need to get it together in the line because this thing has costed us so many games. Man, our defense just need to question. Like, fouling is not defense. I mean, I repeat, fouling is not defense. Reach for the ball, stop hip checking the players. Also, their free throw shooting was, and she makes that free throw. I mean, that defense of Medina is funny. Medina goes in for the three, and she makes this 2 points, and he cut the lead to three. Number four goes in for the 2 pointers. She couldn't make it. Kenya still have possession. Ashley goes in for the two. Ashley fakes it, and that's a nice play coming from this assist from Ashley to Mary Lisa. So such plays are the ones that we are thriving on majority of the time, but not many ISO plays. Not many ISO plays coming on that side. That's a three that was hit. I mean, it was a shot that they never expected to be hit by Medina, but she made it. And the lead has been cut to 2 points with quick possessions. Free throw made. And they're not missing their free throws. She made both free throws. And this is where I just knew the lead just. And this is where I just knew like the game was just over. If we were not able to like have some instant offense and be able to like change up, the game was just gone at this point. Ashley goes up, misses it. You can see how Tunisia just moving some individual ISO play in there. An assist, a bucket, a 3-pointer from Ashley to cut the lead to 3. And Tunisia again. They just hit another 2-pointer. It's just game over right now. A rebound. They're just freestyling. Everyone just target practice. Mary Lisa tries the 3, couldn't make it. Medina too quick. She wasn't able to like score that. She didn't have that composure in there. I mean, it's Medina tries to go up and she makes it. I mean, finally, with 38 seconds left. With less than 30 seconds left, man, it's. All I can just say, it's just over. All Tunisia just needed to do is just pawn the clock, and they just right now is just target practice, and they score again, which is so embarrassing. I mean, they've just made. Tunisia made on 2-pointers. They made 3. They made 3 2-pointers when they're just doing their target practice. And it was over. And the game is just the game's over. I mean, it's less than 10 seconds. We scored there. And it's a foul, and they made it with 0.4 left. And Tunisia just win this basketball game easily. I mean, it was something that was funny. It was funny to me, like how we are not that creative, especially when we're playing a very good team, especially a team that historically they're very good in basketball. I don't know why you can't make the adjustments to be able to like do that and be able to like measure up and compete heavy with them, because every time like we face adversity we just revert back to default. We just went to our default setting and we just continue like that. I don't want to say that they don't have the answer, but all I'm saying is they just a lot to work on. And I'll just come back by just watching another video. Just come by, we'll come back with another video. So please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, like this video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.